What is up, YouTube? It is Onion Bomb here. Welcome back to another South Park reaction video. Today, it is on episode 11 of Season 8, Quest for Ratings. So, what is this gonna be? This is gonna be they're just like on a quest for ratings, and they're just gonna be doing anything. Like, they're just gonna be throwing stuff out there, just anything to get ratings. Like the equivalent of clickbaiting on television or something. I don't know. Or are we going back to the how the world is one big reality TV, Earth is one big reality TV show to like the other species of the universe, and they're gonna try to get ratings for it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but only one way to do that. Let's get it started.
Super School News. The news made for students by students.
Welcome to Super School News. I'm Jimmy Valmer. And I'm Rick Cartman. The price of milk money will go up next month to 49 cents. Parent-teacher conferences will be held this Wednesday night from 7 to 9. So kids get a lot of playing in before you get grounded. And now for a look at what's on the menu for school lunch today, here's Stan Marsh. Eric, it looks as though the school will be serving a chicken cutlet. Now that's traditionally a white meat chicken breast, if you will, that has been breaded and then cooked. I've been told there'll also be tater tots and a vegetable dish. It's really shaping up to be a one fantastic lunch, Eric. With the celebrity watch is Butter Stutch. Butter, seen any celebrities?
No, not yet. I've been standing out in front of the school for about 2 hours now, and I haven't seen any celebrities. About 30 minutes ago, I thought I saw Sigourney Weaver, but it turns out it was a dead horse.
All right, Butter.
You know, in high school, I took some film and video classes, and one of them, like, pretty much was like for the announcements. And I helped with the announcements, and we had 2 people on desk, and then it'd switch to, I know someone for weather, I think someone for sports, I think lunch was read on the desk, but one time there was some of their cool, like, it was like a real, like, reporting thing. I don't know if they would have the actual technology for elementary. I don't know if an elementary school. I think they're just parodying like the news here, but I don't know, maybe. But in 2004, I don't know if there was the technology for like schools to like do that. But I don't know. When I was in school, we had like pretty much like a mini news segment thing. Like they were trying to be the news for for announcements. And one time, a few times, I was the weather guy to say the weather, but one time the thing was not updated, so I had no script. So I just kind of like ad libs. I think I was like, it tends to get warmer as the day goes on. But this is extra funny for me because I know, like, I actually did stuff like this.
For snow for South Park? Here's Token Black with the weather.
Oh, hey, Token, this is me.
Is headed South Park's way. I asked my dad last night, and he said that he heard the snowstorm is expected on Tuesday. Guys, Kyle Broflovsky now joins us for a look at sports, and Kyle, the girls' basketball team just can't get it right.
Another devastating loss for the Cows last night, Eric. They were ahead in the game until Kelly Anderson started crying because she missed her daddy, who was on a business trip in Thailand. Kelly was so upset she couldn't play, and the Cows had to forfeit.
And that's all for Super School News. Enjoy your day at South Park Elementary.
I was gonna say, all in all, Jimmy got through that pretty well with not too much stutters. Just maybe at the end there.
School has to cancel your show.
What? For God's sake, why, Mr. Merrill?
Well, the students just aren't watching it. Your rating was only a 4 this whole week.
How many students is that?
4. 4 students watch your show. And meanwhile, Craig's show is getting a 57.
Craig's show?
Craig?
What is that butthole doing now?
It's all just video footage of animals close up with a wide-angle lens.
Animals, close up with a wide-angle lens.
Dogs. Oh, they got dogs and there was a cat.
That's crap. That's not even TV.
It's what the students want, and it's cheaper to make than your show. Just
what
one
this-
person and a video camera. Craig is a genius. It's boring. Kids want to see animals, close up, with a wide-angle lens.
Please, Mr. Marrow, the news is our life. Without it, we have nothing.
I'm sorry, kids. You should be proud of what you've done. It's just that it's kind of gay.
Bruh. It's kinda gay. Oh. Why isn't Kenny
boys,
involved in
ready
this?
to do some whistling?
Fuck off, Whistling Willie. We're not in the mood.
If you want your pizza, you gotta whistle.
Oh. I never get my pizza. I don't know how to whistle. I don't know. People have told me how to do it multiple times. I can't do it. It's just not in there. Not meant for me.
There you go.
One day.
God, I wish we had a Pizza Hut in South Park. Hey, look, Craig just walked in.
Oh yeah. Pizza Hut back in 04. You get like the salad bar, or like the with all like the bar with the pizza. They had pudding too. The sit down booths. Ooh. Shout out old school Pizza Hut. It's too bad there's not one in South Park.
Hey, look, Craig, over here.
Jesus, all that for a stupid video show.
Oh, hey, guys. Heard about your news show being canceled. Go play with yourself, Craig.
Yeah, well, I got an overall deal with the school. They're paying me $6 a week to come up with new shows.
Your idea took about this much thought, Craig.
This much more than you had.
Oh.
The root beers for everyone, on me.
Bro, oh there's Kenny. Oh no.
What the hell are you doing with his asshole? You're helping Craig make his show? I can't believe you would betray us like that. We've always been super cool to you. We're gonna do a new show, and you can't do it with us because you are too poor, and poor people don't watch the news. Na, 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 na. Whatever, Kenny. Hey, gang, I brought the new episode of Wide Angle Close-Up Animal.
Is this Kenny's villain arc? Alright, let's see. Do I gotta make a choice? Stick with Kenny or the main character? I'm sticking with Kenny. Let's go close-up wide angle animal shot. Let's go. Kenny turn and heel. Yeah, we got dogs.
Cute!
Cat.
Super cute!
Just don't get it.
Wow, those animals are pretty cute. Token, now come on, guys. We worked too hard to just roll over for Craig and his stupid overall deal. All right, we all need to come up with ideas for our show.
How about we revamp the name? Super School News sounds dry.
It should be sexy news. Action news. Yeah, sexy action, that's good.
Maybe the problem is we don't have very good stories to report on.
Right, we should make up stories because they'll be far more interesting.
Hey, yeah. Well, I could say I saw celebrities even though I didn't, and then lie about what I saw them doing.
Nice, Butters, write that down.
Lie about celebrities.
We have to appeal to all the students, so we need hot
Write
girls
that down,
for the
write that
6th graders
down.
and panda bears for the preschoolers. Good.
Maybe we need to make students think they have to watch our new show or they'll die.
Yeah. Are you sure all of this is ethical? We're in 4th grade, Jimmy. We don't even know what ethical means. All right, sexy action school news team, it's time to go to work. Get out there and get some stories.
And this is how we get TMZ.
Look, Token, I know the guys are having trouble bringing this up with you, but, well, the thing is, Token, we really need to revamp your whole TV persona. Huh? You see, Token, people really enjoy seeing African Americans on the news. Seeing African Americans on the news, not hearing them. That's why all African American news people learn to talk more, how should I say, white. Token, all the great African American news people have learned to hide their phonic tribe speak with a more pure Caucasian dialect. There's no shame in it, and I think it'll really help our ratings.
Yo. That's crazy.
Action school news.
Oh.
It's South Park Elementary about to explode from a methane gas leak? More on that later. But first, Dan Marsh has a look at some new outfits for the Raisins girls. Eric, the outfits are even skimpier than before, leaving very little to the imagination. No doubt that if I were a little older, I would be aroused. And now for a look at the weather, here is Token Black. And Token, I hope there's no tornadoes headed our way.
No tornadoes, Eric, but interestingly enough, there is a low-pressure storm moving in over the Park County Valley. Bring us some chilly days ahead.
Third grade student Pete Pillman pees sitting down like a girl.
Whoa.
Confirmation that Sally Turner stuffs her bra. And
Whoa.
Donovan has only one testicle.
Whoa!
One testicle! What an asshole!
Looks like Jimmy's gonna be the voice of
Looks
reason
like
this
it's
one.
Panda Bear Madness Minute.
Oh, is one of them sexual harassment panda? The one on the right, I think, maybe?
Now, let's get a look at the celebrity dish gossip with Butters. This
Oh.
isn't the news. This is a travesty.
This isn't the news. He's a long way from taking steroids. That changed man.
The Vice President, Dick Cheney, was in Denver yesterday, and I got an interview with him for our news show. Interview with the Vice President. Frankly, Jimmy, I don't know how we're gonna fit that in between cheerleader pie eating and who's got skid marks Monday. But this is real news. It's boring news, Jimmy. How do you know? You haven't seen it yet. All right, tell me about it. Well, in the interview, Mr. Cheney tells me all about how the... God, I just got so sleepy. Fellas, I've got a real problem with the direction our news show is going. We're dumbing down the school. No, Jimmy, the school's already dumb. We're just giving them what they want.
We're making the news more appealing to students.
This isn't the news. This is a bastardized quest for ratings. Damn it, we have a journalistic responsibility to bring students the facts. Don't you see what we've done? In our effort to compete with Craig's small-minded show, we've made a mockery of news reporting. I remember when we all made an oath to each other, way back when we started playing news reporters, that we would never let anything jeopardize our integrity. Well, our integrity is jeopardized. And if we can't report news the honest way, what good is news reporting?
Your show beat close-up animals with the wide-angle lens by 3 viewers.
3 viewers!
I knew we could do it.
We beat close-up animals.
Oh, man, it's so great. We worked so hard to be on top. Oh, come here, you.
Yes, but unfortunately, you got crushed in the ratings by Craig's new show.
What?
Craig's new show?
His
All
two
the students
shows?
love it. It's an incredible idea called Close-Up Animals with a Wide-Angle Lens, wearing hats.
Oh,
Take a
you
look.
put hats on the animals. How are they gonna compete with that? Look at the no! Oh, that's a Jewish no! Oh, that's a propeller thing. Oh.
That Craig is a freaking genius, I tell you.
No.
I'm gonna have to give you all F's in extracurricular AV class.
What?
You have to learn now how important ratings are.
Gave it our best.
Yes, and I guess your best wasn't good enough.
Bruh. I still got an F?
Doesn't anybody have any show ideas?
Well, how about we get panda bears and we have them dance around with us?
We did that.
Honestly, I don't really know how you elevate the news and can't keep it like factual. You gotta just report on. Every time I have the news on, it sneaks on. I never want the news on. Every time it's like this guy was shot, and it's like I don't want to hear this, or it's just a bunch of politics. So I don't know. Maybe use politics seem to sell. Maybe use Jimmy's interview with the they say vice president.
Wait, I've got it. Crab people. Crab people? They're like half crab, half people, and they live below the ground.
Crab people. Crab.
I think we can do a little better than crab people.
I know. We should read the funnies. I always get good ideas from the funnies.
Only gay little dweebs read the funnies.
Yeah, I read them all the time. Here's one. The snail tripped over a hurdle, and the other snail says, well, that's going to add another hour to his time. Yeah, you guys.
How about we do a show where we kill Butters?
No, what you gotta do, you gotta do a giveaway. And you have to be like, you have to watch the show in order to like see if they want to do a raffle and like put the raffle at the very end. But keep teasing that you're doing that. if V-Bucks were a thing back in 2004, I'd say give away that.
So Dagwood says, good thing we're playing the
Okay,
back
come
down at your
on.
house. We should all take a bunch of cough medicine.
Cough medicine?
That's what the 6th graders do behind the school at recess. They take way too much cough medicine because they say it makes them see things in their heads.
Yeah, we need to come up with some ideas and inspiration, so we're gonna drink a bunch of cough medicine.
Whoa, boys, that's not what you need to come up with ideas.
It's not?
No. What you want is Cominex PM. It has the dexatriptan in it that causes hallucinations in large doses.
Oh, okay.
Now, if it's more of a lucid, speedy kind of high you're looking for, I do also carry the Daytap Cold and Flu. Then there's the maximum strength Cortitussin Cough and Cold. But of course, that's only if you really want to trip balls.
What do you think, Phyllis? I guess we'll just take all of them.
That's the spirit. All right, boys, I just need your parents' permission.
Oh.
Kidding! I'm just pulling your legs. Come on over to the ring.
Bruh. Oh.
Oh, looks like somebody else is doing a little partying tonight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, we aren't having a party.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're just buying that for your bad coughs, right? Us too.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody take a tablet and a pencil, and when all the ideas start coming, just write them down. We might not remember everything otherwise. Boy, I can't wait to be creative and smart. Oh, it's all thick and gooey. Stan? Dude, Stan, you all right?
I think maybe he's feeling it.
Stan, are you getting good ideas?
Cartman's
Whoa.
Jabba.
I'm feeling kind of bowling ballish, fellas.
Stan, come on. We're gonna go find a frog.
Is he the only one tripping? Are they all tripping? Making me feel like I'm tripping.
idea.
Me too! Hey, let's run naked through the street!
Oh. Nah, they definitely all tripping.
This TV show is awesome. It's the greatest show of all time. I could watch this for days.
I don't hear anything on, fellas. Oh no, it's Craig's show. Cat in the Hat. Is that copy?
A bunch of cough medicine to come up with ideas for our show. I didn't come up with anything. I did. I wrote something down. Here it is. Squiggly line circle.
I wrote down all the lyrics to the Happy Days theme song.
Guys, we watched Craig's show all night long.
Yeah, it was great.
No, but don't you see? We didn't think it was great before. I think I understand now. I think I know why Craig's show gets such great ratings. Half the school is high on cough medicine.
Jesus, you may be right.
Special report. Cough medicine abuse in school. With the Sexy Action School News Team. It's the report you can't afford to miss.
They call it cough syrup, cough medicine, cold and flu remedy. But behind closed doors at South Park Elementary, it also has a street name. Coochie, Wombat Juice, Tigger Yum Yum. Hello, I'm Rick Cartman. Today, the Sexy Action School News Team takes you inside the dark and lonely world of cough medicine abuse. In the hallways,
Oh, tweet.
behind the school,
Hey, get out of here, you fucking dork.
even in the girls' bathroom.
Is somebody in there? I'll tell on you.
We showed the shocking footage to the principal.
Oh my goodness!
Principal Victoria, can you explain how your administration failed to see this problem?
Well, So where are students getting all this cough medicine? This surveillance footage shows a group of troubled kids getting all the smack they want from a pharmacist. Sexy Action School News reported the pharmacist to the South Park police, and he was immediately arrested.
The cough medicine companies claim they don't intend for their product to be used by kids to get high. But one look at the packaging tells otherwise. Theratril DM, for kids. Dexacough, children's formula.
And now for a quick celebrity check, here's Butterscotch.
Still no celebrities, Eric. I'll keep my eyes open.
The cough medicine problem used to also run rampant in neighboring Middle Park Elementary, but they took action, ridded their entire town of cough medicine, and what we see now is a happier school, 100% cough medicine free.
congratulate you on what is perhaps the finest piece of student television I have ever seen. Not only did you get all the students and myself off of cough medicine, but you got a 22 in the ratings.
22 people? All right.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Merrill?
Oh, yes, Craig. It appears that the ratings for your show were down significantly.
Gee, what a coincidence. I wonder why.
You need to know how important ratings are, Craig. So I'm going to suspend you from school and request that you have your testicles removed surgically.
Ha ha! In your face, Craig!
You boys are approved for 27 new shows. I want you to come up with an even better idea than the cough medicine story. Get to it!
What now?
I don't want to keep having to come up with ideas for shows all the time. It hurts my head. Dude, bail? I think bail. Bail. Yep, bail.
Bam. Dogs, yes, the dogs with hats. That was an interesting. That was a pretty good one. They were like news people, which, as I said in the beginning, you know, I can doing that kind of stuff in school. I can relate to it a little bit, though. We didn't really go that crazy. Like we stuck to like maybe the more like tamer stories. Like if there was like an event going on in the library, covering that, or covering a sports team or something, or sporting event. There was no cough medicine scandal to blow the lid on like they did. I thought they were gonna go like so deep into like the like I guess the exaggeration or like the newsifying everything that, and Jimmy was gonna be like the voice of reason at the end, but they ended up finding something. They ended up finding the cough medicine thing, which I mean, it's kind of crazy. The guy let them get cough medicine without their parents' permission, and they snitched on him. I'm kidding, but that was funny though. How they were doing the news and their like expressions and that their editing and how that token was talking. That was hilarious. Not too much Kenny in that one. He was actually the ops, low-key. He was helping Craig with his show, but I guess, you know, talking isn't Kenny's strong suit. I was ready for the Kenny villain arc, for Kenny to be more involved in like Craig to compete with them, and give like Kenny and Craig versus everyone else. But we didn't really see too much of Craig. Oh man, his punishment for not getting ratings is kind of harsh. And he just bailed. They got approved like, what, 27 new shows? They just bailed. I mean, there can only be so many scandals in school, I guess. They started with, they could have had some other opportunities, like, oh, that was a crazy tickle. Out of nowhere. But, you know, they could have done a story like the whole mascot thing. Like they could have covered that election, or you know, Tweak versus Craig. They could have covered that fight, like a going up to like a boxing match almost. There are some stories, especially in South Park. They just gotta wait for them. But yeah, that was funny seeing their like news stuff. I don't know if they were like parodying anything like the up close. Wide angle shot animals, like it was that something like just kind of blowing up somewhere, or like they're just kind of making fun of how like low effort that is but enjoyable it is to people, and the higher effort stuff is less than I don't know. I mean, that was just, you know, something in the story. You know, so as sometimes I don't always know when they have like commentary about something going on at the time, because it was so long ago, and I was like just too young to even really be a person. Like in 04, I was 4 years old. Though I mean, I do remember stuff as a kid to a degree. Like I just mentioned, like how Pizza Huts used to be, and Blockbusters. I think the other day or other reaction I did. I think those took a while to like phase like that kind of stuff. I caught like the tail end of for my childhood. So you know, sometimes like I feel like I always say that, and sometimes it's just something funny they're doing, but there are some references that go over my head, so I just always like kind of like, this feels like it could be a reference to something, or like parroting something, commentating about something, but sometimes it's just not. It's just a funny episode. And that was a very funny episode. I enjoyed seeing them play news, do the news. Funny to me because they were like doing like an extreme probably example about like school announcements. But like by the time I got to high school, like that was literally like I said, we did like announcements to that degree. Which I don't know. I'm not sure how like technology was back then, but I feel like in 04 that might have been a little much, especially for an elementary school. But maybe I'm underestimating the world, and they had that going on already. But I just know I had that going on. So that was kind of funny and relatable to me. And it would have been interesting to see Kenny involved, but it was also interesting to have him like almost be the villain, because with all he goes through, you know, I think I said this before. I could see him going on like a mini villain arc or something. Like he's like the next Professor Chaos Kenny. Imagine that. He just probably died though, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He doesn't really die like that anymore. I don't know if that saying or joke works anymore. I forget who said this, but. So I read a comment about like after bringing Kenny back because they originally killed him off, they don't really know what to do with Kenny, and I think I may have talked about this before, but it does kind of show sometimes that like Kenny is rarely the focus, and like doesn't, you know, today he was just like a funny joke about Cartman like picking on him and him, you know, not being with the crew. But I'm always down for more Kenny involvement, however it is. Yeah, Jimmy was funny today. Jimmy's definitely a character that's very, very, it grows on me with each like showing. I've had each screen time he keeps growing on me. So yeah, that was them doing the morning announcements, having their own new show. That was very funny. I enjoyed the episode, and they were on a quest. Now I messed up due to stuttering, and they were on a quest for ratings. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. And I will see you guys in the next video. You watch of me. A good boy.